Welcome back. This is Etari Living Sacrifice bringing to you This is the Police, starring the voice acting of John St. John. Goldenbird Robespierre to reveal his identity when the time is right. Freeburg Tribune, feminist organization denied official registration. Enemy using feminists to destroy Freeburg. Feminism is the devil. It's of the devil, I tell ya.
Whenever I'm alone
Scratch
at
my
home
butt.
and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Is
Hello,
she died
my
or,
name is
she
Steve,
dead or something?
and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots.
Laura left.
In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to.
She had patience for everybody
Normally,
else,
when
but
a
not
wife
him.
is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son.
Oh, wow.
I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Yep. Calling mother-in-law.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
She's got a little
At my
rat dog.
police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call.
Why do you want to
My
find her?
patience is
Let her
running
go.
thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Yeah, she ran off. Let her go. There's, I guess. Wolf didn't come into work today. I just hired your butt. I just hired you. He's pretty tired. I'm too tired. Yes, but come tomorrow. Who did a good job? Let's see. A couple people did a good job. I switch to Shift B? The other shift. Let's make another song. Let's see, have we done this one yet? This orange one? No. Don't you leave me here. Ooh, I like the red record. Fire all black cops. From City Hall, a racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. They recently sent a message to a local radio station promising to kill all the black doctors, firemen, and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and even some of our citizens support them. You'll have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to mounting racial tensions. Interesting. Really? If someone commits a serious crime and flees the scene, the case goes to your detectives. Destruction of property. A member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars in the parking lot carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting. How come I can't send anybody? I have to do this one first. Investigation slots. Investigate the crime scene, interview witnesses, and gather whatever information seems pertinent. One of your detectives will be lead investigator on the case. You can assign additional detectives in any case who will work under the lead investigator as subordinates. The more professional the lead investigator, the more effective the team.
Don't you leave me here.
I've got to decide whether or not to actually do what the mayor wants me to do. Let's see. Will it save their lives? Is it better to give in to the terrorists and save lives? Or is it... A gas station surveillance camera recorded a car that's on the stolen vehicles list. Detectives have interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from the scene, and are pursuing the investigation. Expect results. They drove by in a sedan and they shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. Do I have to do something else? Offender caught. Affairs. So I have to decide still. Wow. That's tough. They're not just giving you straight up right and wrong. Desire Park. Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, has expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing bifocals seated on a bench beside a playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and has taken several photographs of them. So one of them is good for that.
Looks like we have a situation
Carjacking.
here.
The driver is nowhere to be seen. For the driver to appear. Search the car. Nice. Nice. I don't think I'm gonna fire. Don't think I'm going to fire.
1210 complete.
Oh. Guess I could have sent somebody else. Mr. Boyd, I'm opening Freeburg's first martial arts club. And for my first exhibition, I want to hold a sparring match where one of my students takes on your toughest cop. After the fight, I'll teach your man a few tricks, something that will help him out in the streets. I don't want to lose Yancey. Send Tsubaki. She looks mean. Your detectives present frames, different versions of what might have happened at their crime scene. Got 3 new frames. They get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction if they know how to look at case materials. The more professional detectives working on an investigation, the better their instincts. To get to your suspects, you'll need to figure out the true sequence of events at the crime scene. Using the frames you think likely, sometimes with a little guesswork thrown in. If you add it all up but the sequence fails, you're probably telling the wrong story. They drove by in a sedan, shot like a madman. Didn't see much. Muffled shots. Don't remember the car. Drug lord. Huh. Is that all I do? Kevin's Throat Bar. Bartender reports that a couple dancers starting fighting over tips and a cat fight broke out on stage. Let's send out the Yancey, Price, and Asano. Octopus Restaurant. A bartender reported that a fight has broken out between a patron and his bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed onto the stage while a local singer was performing and tried singing a duet with her. Koichi. Just about nailed the Jap a couple times, but he was too fast for me and won on points. I don't really understand all the rules, so I can't keep track of points very well, but he was alright, even showed me a few tricks after the match. Got carried away a little and pulled my back. Think I can take the day off?
Officer on scene. Looks like we
Eh,
have a situation.
On the stage are two strippers going at it, and it's gone beyond arguing to a full-on catfight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Huh. Cold water on the naked chicks. That'll do it. Ice water. Ice water. My wife hates it when I throw a bucket of ice water on her head. It's almost like everybody does. We caught just about everybody. End of the day. Alright. There we are. Chapter 4 of This Is the Police. And we will see you guys on the next one. Keep moving forward. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe.